guys, what's up? It's me, Joshua Russell, once again. Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all having an awesome day today. And right now, I'm going to be going over my thoughts on Sony's February 2026 PlayStation State of Play. And I've got to say, I freaking loved it. Seriously, this is one of the best State of Play broadcasts that we've seen in a long time. And I'm still buzzing from it. Sony came out swinging with announcements, surprises, and enough hype content to make any PS5 fan absolutely stoked. So let's break down the highlights, my reactions, and why this was such a win. First things first, this was the longest State of Play in history, clocking in over an hour and packed with content. This wasn't your typical quick showcase, this one felt like a full-blown event. Alright, now let's talk about how this thing gets started. Sony kicked things off with Kena, Scars of Cosmora, a full-blown sequel that expands everything that we love from the first game. New environments, new spirit companions, and evolution on the gameplay formula. It was a perfect way to launch the show. And then holy frickin' hell, Santa Monica Studio dropped not one, but two God of War announcements. We got confirmation that a remake of the God of War Greek trilogy is in development, which alone would have been huge, but on top of that, they revealed God of War Sons of Sparta, a brand new 2D action platformer that just dropped right now on the PS5. That moment had me literally yelling at the screen. This was one of those jaw on the floor announcements that fans have been begging for. This was such a shock, and it just showed how much Sony is willing to lean into big franchise moments. The show didn't just stick to huge first-party titles either. We got awesome expansions and ports like Ghost of Yotei Legends, a free co-op DLC coming real soon, and Death Stranding 2 on the beach finally being confirmed for PC. These kinds of updates show that Sony is thinking about all kinds of players, whether you want new stories, new ways to play, or both. Sony also showed some serious respect for classics and indie games, which I absolutely loved. We got Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered, Castlevania, Belmont's Curse, and tons of other projects that didn't just exist as throwaway announcements, but ones that genuinely got me hyped. There were so many surprises. New games like John Wick, Star Wars Galactic Racer, Silent Hill Townfall, and Yako Shinobi Ops all popped up and grabbed your attention with distinct styles and gameplay hooks. Whether it was nostalgia, franchise growth, or totally new IPs, they hit on a ton of different vibes. And we also got the co-op titles, the RPGs, and the strategy entries. Games like Brigadine Abyss, Control Resonant, and Crimson Moon all showed new gameplay and personality. It wasn't just one type of game, it was everything for every kind of fan. And we also saw several new trailers for other games like Dead or Alive 6, Resident Evil Requiem, and 007 First Light. Sony didn't play it safe here. This was a showcase filled with variety, surprises, remasters, brand new entries, and announcements that made me excited as someone who genuinely loves gaming. It didn't feel like filler, it felt like a celebration. Alright, let me wrap this up. Sony didn't just show games, they gave us a feeling. A roadmap for 2026 that feels alive, exciting, and loaded with variety. Whether you're into action, RPGs, remasters, indie gems, or massive new stories, there was something in the State of Play that made you say, wow. If you love this State of Play as much as I did, let me know down below in the comments. And I'm also going to be doing a few trailer reactions for some of the video games that were just shown at the event, so stay tuned for that. So those are my thoughts on Sony's February 2026 State of Play. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like me on Facebook. Take care, and I'll see you guys later.